There he is, and there he is! How's it going, Cholito? I need to mute this other server. Beautiful, it's true. When I see their face. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep singing in the worst way possible for you guys. Alright, so where we last left off, we won. I would say we were successful in our war campaigns. The Kelzin Kingdom, who decided to make friends with Mictorans and then try to fight a two-sided war against us, had their just desserts. The Mictorans are no more, and now the Kelzin are properly under our wing as vassals. The Darian Absorbers are enemies of the North that also declared war on us. We're starting. You're dead or retired? Yep, Cholito is completely dead. So Cholito, she is on a mission to go deep into space and find the crystalline entities. Hopefully. Our enemies in the North that declared war on us, the Darian Absorbers, were being pushed back by our eternal vigilance. And they decided that it was not worth the losses and it was time for them to surrender. And by surrender, we humiliated them. And now they are fighting a war yet again against our against our allies, the Gagazian Manufacturing Federation. However, currently, the Gagazians, the Tzin Empire of the Slaving Depots, one of the other main empires inside the Stellaris lore, is going on a tyrannical enslavement spree. They've got an overwhelming fleet and are currently taking out our allies. With most of our allied federation taken out, if we're not careful, we may be next. Therefore, it is imperative that we find friends. The Jazgavaz polity. These birds are trying to form a defensive pact with us. However, our greed knows no bounds, and we need more political influence in order to get this space that is rightfully ours. She, criminal. It's probably based on age like a granddaughter. Her name's Cholito. She is a celebrity among the crystalline folk, and she's adaptable. And she's now on a mission in order to find the crystalline entities. The crystalline entities are going to be anywhere within one of these pulsar systems. Whether they're up here, we've got a few places that we must go looking in order to find these space-faring creatures that are intended to be part of our empire. However, whilst all this is happening, a massive storm, the Stardust Storm, has been wreaking havoc amongst our lands. Multiple of our planets are currently devastated, and now without the Stardust Storms, applying extra fertilization, minerals, and improving the production of everything, we are left with devastation. And therefore, our economy is currently, indeed, in need of repairs. Amongst all of this, we are currently terraforming worlds uninhabitable to the Phoenician common folk, making them properly tundra worlds for peace and prosperity for the Phoenician people. Only that way are the Phoenicians able to find more homes for them amongst the stars. Despite having multiple planets that are not quite of Phoenician... Well, not exactly what the Phoenicians would want. For as Ghost is a prime example, currently dealing with the aftermath of extreme radioactive lockdown. Somewhat devastated, currently with the mayor of Falcidia. This world seeks to be a massive trade world, thanks to the natural ingenuity of the Glowstware Henny, friends of the Federation that we had sought to ally with. As our territory continues to expand, we are now, unfortunately, being cut off by the sovereign Victorian League. Half of the remains of the Victorian Empire that we originally were at war with. And unfortunately, Bordagor of Teneka, making it impossible for us to offer aid to one of our worlds. Plonk here has many Victorians. In fact, one of the few places where a robotic assembly plant currently resides. One of the last remaining places where Victorians are able to be produced. Now in servitude of our people on this tidally locked world, as we are currently in the process of improving the habitability and sustainability for the Phoenician, no, the shards of the Crystal Empire. Welcome back, everybody, to another day of Stellaris. If you in the chat want to become one of the leaders, I mean, we can easily rename one of our leaders, but unfortunately, we do have plenty of leaders dying within our empire. Unfortunately, people are getting old, and of course, some of them have also dealt with accidents. We did meet a wonderful leader that would bring tons of experience and share knowledge with the rest of the Phoenician people. Came face to face with the Void Worms, and he met his imminent and instantaneous demise. Now, our people are seeking to become more mercantile to improve the trade and efficiency of our entire empire, where we have to focus less about our consumer goods and more about trade and prosperity for all Phoenician people. We have so much to be working on. What are you working on? I need you to work on that. The ISS. Arc furnace. We are currently working on a massive arc furnace here in Mota. Currently another 459 days to improve even further. And the Mota system is another way of getting a bunch of minerals. This makes it to where we currently have Crystal Prime, which is still nowhere near being fully colonized. Perhaps we could find a way to improve the production of this at least a little bit further. Right now, all of our planets are nearly fully built up. I'm still learning how the system works. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for our people to be able to reproduce a lot more quickly. Unfortunately, it seems we have a lot of... Yeah. We don't have a lot of ways of being able to get even more people. I would like to negotiate the agreements Integration prohibited would be amazing, but the moment we go to do something, you know, it's going to cost a bunch of influence. Independent diplomacy. Restricted voting, I think, would be more than enough. Expansion is permitted. No reason not to. Whether overlord is obligated to join wars. Just defensive wars. I would like to improve the holdings limit. In fact, I could tell them they don't have to join my wars. They're not going to anyways. Unified sensors. DNA tithe. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Yeah, see, this is going to cost like 700 influence, which is a lot. So I do want to specialize it. The issue is I need to collect all of this space. However, once we get to the point of claiming all of this space, the fanatical purifiers of the Patrikios are actually been making improvements. And I would love to be doing more spying, more espionage on them. But, ooh. They are going to be making it very difficult for us. The Ute listening post. We have discovered several massive listening arrays on the Ukbe B2. These arrays are millions of years old, and we believe they were originally built by the Ute. Though it appears at least one other alien civilization repurposed them at some point in the last 500,000 years for their own needs. The colossal receiving dishes are beyond repair, but some terminals are still intact. This gives us the Ute audio console.
Situation log updated.
Where's Stormbound? So here in this system, do I have any scientists here? I don't think so.
Relaying transmission.
Migration treaty. Alright, well, let's check their people. Their capital is on an ocean world. We already have people that are really good on ocean worlds. So let's do a little bit more look into their people and see what do we want to accept a migration treaty of sorts. Crotty. The Quuvab Claris. Great on Arctic worlds, which means they'd be clashing with ours. They are cybernetic, thrifty, habitability improved. I mean, not really what I'm looking for. I think this world is currently in the process of being colonized. Also currently in the process of being colonized. Unfortunately, I actually can't see them. We're going to go ahead and decline.
Construction complete.
Kashmir Prime with more generator support. So we do need these generator worlds. good enough for me. True. You also need... Go ahead and just head out there and explore for now. Stardust Storm Aftermath. Volcanic inactivity. What? On Immortal. With 31% devastation. The residual radiation from the recent Stardust Storm has led to the erratic geological activity across Immortal. Most notably, the impact of the storm has rendered an active volcano extinct, cutting it off from its geological hotspots and severing the supplied magma. These changes present us with new opportunities to develop the planet further, as the cooling magma opens up new lands. This is going to get rid of this active volcano, and we gain minerals. Nice. Nice.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Construction complete.
Aw. Why are you suddenly... They're suddenly changing their attitude with us drastically. That's not good. They broke their non-aggressive agreement with us. We're gonna go ahead and... we can always get this system whenever we want. Build Starbase.
Special project complete.
The Archaeological Project. Our archaeologists on Ukbe B2 have learned that the listening arrays built there were used to scan space for any signs of intelligent alien life, something the Ute had never once encountered. After managing to partially restore power to the computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sapient life at one time of the Ute Empire.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Noise.
Council agenda ready.
Chart the unknown. Survey speed drastically improved, and anomaly discovery chance. Did we ever finish the psionic theory? We were about to. We're not going to be doing this one mind over matter. We're going to do inner stability. That'll improve our resource production pretty much everywhere, quite a bit. We're just going to keep building luxury residences, get more amenities. See, what? All right, so hold on. What do I actually need to do? Is increased because there's a balance between our population and the planet's capacity. Right. Oh, I could build an alien zoo here? Biologist jobs? Alright, let's check for zoos on pretty much all of our planets. That's fine. No. You have the zoo because you're the one with the, oh no, you don't. It's this one with the alien zoo. But why? Conserved fauna, consume food. This one's a tomb world. Right, so this one's not gonna have the zoo at all. Not on this planet either. Alien zoo. We can go ahead and build that there. Generator supports. Just anywhere I could build a zoo, that's just be great. Okay, nothing there. Commercial nexus. Again, nothing there. No Overlord holdings are allowed to be on that planet. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, what about here on Tex? Energy grid. Our energy credits are slowly starting to get better as we are fixing this. Luxury residences. Color out of space. What our people saw from the orbit of Calistar is shutting down. Every light What our people saw from orbit was Calistar shutting down. Every light source within the city snuffed out at once. What people on Calistar experienced was much worse. Vehicles reduced to roadblocks, factories grinded to a halt, hospital emptiness, equipment lifeless and inert. Worldwide blackout. As sudden as it was inexplicable. As silence and shadows veiled our world, strange light patterns bloomed in the sky, enveloping our capital system in a kaleidoscopic mist. The two elements are doubtlessly related. But our technicians are still, literally, in the dark.
Situation log updated.
Uh-oh. That's bad. Like our capital got hacked or something. There we go. Screenshots taken. No. Murder on Stellaris Cove. Matthias Gavius, the envoy we sent to mediate our disagreements with the Stellaris Commonwealth, has been murdered. He disappeared without a trace several days ago, missing his scheduled sync with the Oracle's council. After several days of searching, his remains were found in a storage container, destined to be incinerated. The Stellaris authorities have been strangely evasive when asked to investigate, arousing suspicions that they were behind the killing, especially since Medius Gavius has been highly critical of the military junta in recent times. With the Stellaris Commonwealth, the blackout. We can find no defects in our power grid. Our generators are producing energy, but something is absorbing it. It may be a result of the light patterns witnessed in our skies, the geometric nature of which betrayed an intelligent design. Is this thing, this living kaleidoscope, a malicious entity, or just a mindless mist? The answer is unclear. Attempt to detach from our power grid. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Huh. Yeah, that's like really, really bad. Black start. Thanks to the coordinated efforts of our technicians and scientists, the energy parasite has been cut off from our power grid. Our longest night is over, but the kaleidoscope still shines upon us, hungry for energy. We have no way to communicate with it, and conventional weaponry won't work on being of this kind. Our remaining options are defeat it just enough to keep it appeased, or try to starve it. Our operatives also suggested organizing an espionage operation to lure it toward another empire. Let someone else deal with it. The unnatural monster has no space in our system. Or we must befriend this wonderful creature. We will have the following effects: improves mood, a sated kaleidoscope will produce pleasing light and little trouble, or it wants energy. Let it choke on it. I have no idea at all what this thing is. And I'm not going to Google this, so let's befriend it. Right now, our people have also specifically been requesting we approach things with a more pacifistic attitude. The kaleidoscope. The archaeological site has been discovered. Alright, management. Really need... Yikes. We actually are getting pretty much as many technicians as I possibly can. If I build this... Resources produced from technicians is improved by an additional 40% and even more trader jobs. We're gonna go and build a new city district to try to offset that. I'm gonna build another city district. Try to get that fixed as much as possible. Oracle Gaia Wolf has leveled up. Pop upkeep reduced. It'll be even better.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Minus 300. This tomb world. Right. It now produces a lot more injury credits depending on the number of physicists. Let's turn off our physicists, right? At least on this planet. Because that for now is consuming a lot of jobs. You know, all these luxury residences are costing a lot of upkeep. That's probably not helping at all. Civic slots +1, so that'll be nice. We're gonna get the Galactic Administration. Give us more civic slots. Alright, 2 solar panels. Dimensional Shrine upgrade. Vivarium tanks. I don't think we need this Vivarium tanks right now. Let's convert these into solar panel networks. At least for the time being, and then a resource silo. Again, just more solar-powered panels. And what about this? We can actually convert this to solar-powered networks as well. Just so it's better than nothing. Or at least better than what we currently have. Because right now our energy credits are absolutely abysmal. Oh! The commercial pact is what broke. Because they're being completely overtaken.
System surveyed.
Alright, Calistar. We're not going to be leveling that up, at least not yet. Alright, geothermal fracking. You go and build that up. This tech world. Management. All right. I think we just need a lot more technician jobs. Urban world. We also actually have multiple other things I could be doing, like Colony Ascension. This costs about 3,000. Ascending a planet reduces its effect on empire size by 6% and increases the effects of the planetary designation by 31%. So let's look at our, not expansion planner, but planets and sectors. Because unfortunately we don't have all these fully kitted out. Do I have a general? Right, so Calistar is, of course, the largest one. It is an empire capital. Stability improved. We don't really need that. Amenities massively improved. Kind of need that at the current given moment. Governing ethics attraction improved. Resources from jobs improved. What else could we select this to become? Trade capital, capital extraction, automatic resettlement destination chance. No. We do have a little bit of crime. Why? Oh, because of the severely dust covered. That'll go away in less than a year, so that should fix itself in a little bit. If we go to management, we should be able to improve this. Ascension tier 1. Empire size is less bad. The next largest one is going to be Crystallyne Prime. That's not what I need. I mean, planetary designation. Right now it's a mining world. Resources produced from miners. I don't really need that. What about this generator world? Colony Ascension. Yes. And Nana is currently governing. So in the sector, things are currently just a little bit better. Socialite. Let's actually move you to Immortal. So you could be producing a lot more energy credits. Alright. Hurry Pollo has leveled up. I know Hurry Pollo is busy, so we're just gonna try to do the smart thing. Currently governing Axel. Hurry Pollo wanted more DACA. So we're going to give her logistical understanding in case she ends up becoming an important member on the council. Ooh, Emperor size got reduced thanks to psionic theory, because we did finish researching that. We're going to buy quite a few energy credits for the time being. So I'd rather not end up bankrupt. At least for now. What's next? I have another generator world here. Oh, each one I ascend, it's going to cost even more. Right.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered. Construction complete. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Can I offer trade deal information, active sensor link? Energy credits. Alright, should be good enough. Just perhaps we'll be able to get a little bit of extra information out of them. Excellent. Yikes. I need energy credits to stop being bots as soon as possible. Oh, and you... Where are you at? You. Go ahead and just continue to build. We're going to continue to reduce how many energy credits we need as we get everything under control. Oh, the alien cache. This one we basically always end up getting.
Situation log updated.
I forget if I actually can research it. So we're going to go ahead and research it, or at least attempt to. Oh, that's going to halt our star fortresses. Meh. Yes, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Auburn Conservers, and you are the Shards of the Crystal Empire. Greetings, we meet well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Yush. Peace be with you. Alrighty.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
We're gonna start buying a lot less energy credits, as we are still in the process of fixing our economy. The dazzling patterns. Could the shifting patterns of the kaleidoscope be a form of communication? Or are they an autonomous process more akin to breathing? Our scientists still don't have an answer. The kaleidoscope is providing us with an invaluable amount of scientific data. Fascinating. I'm going to pause really fast. And I'm at least going to just get more resource silos. Drastically improve how many resources we can have. Luxury residences. Decisions. Oh! Also, we're need to check all of our worlds for luxury goods. I wish there was a way for me to just say, hey, just automatically distribute luxury goods everywhere. Oh well. I'm probably not supposed to just distribute them automatically everywhere. That's probably part of the problem. But we also have a decision here we can make. Yeah, Dayside Solar Farms. So, extra... Because of the... Where is it? More max generator districts energy credits from jobs. So this needs to now be a generator world. We're going to place this with a generator district. Intentionally title locked. Yep. Sounds good to me. So we can get even more energy credits, because I'd rather have too many energy... Dang.
Planet colonized. Special project complete.
Most of the remains of the Dialect huge colony ship that orbits Matalon 1 are in poor condition, but our archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engines. The Ute never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryotechnology and 1,000-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the stars. I should have just done it like this initially. Now we're really far behind. Alrighty. Hooray. So Chile 2
life form encountered.
got caught. Now I need to find... That's Slewed. Slewed is fine doing what I want them to do. Alright, I need you to move here. Hey, Patrikios leveled up. End of the Post-Jock Commonwealth. Ooh. That's not good. Alrighty. You are currently just intended to be a governor, so I can make you an industrialist. Specialize you further. That was one of the Federations. Oh. And... we're almost done having to fix our energy credits all over the place. Can we fully reactivate this? The Durian absorbers were subjugated by the Tzin Empire? What?
Relaying transmission.
The Crystallyne brand is renowned for its quality. Joining us would allow you to benefit that credibility. Yeah, your issue is your hegemony. Federations of this type are most often built around one powerful empire surrounded by lesser satellite states. They want me to join. The issue is I don't plan on joining a hegemony and then losing my autonomy, because it's whoever has the highest score. We're at 1932, so no. I cannot. Alright, medical center. And decisions.
Situation log updated.
Face the Tempest! Part of the aftermath from the Stardust Storm. Planetary Storm Negation. That's gonna be some good tech to pick up. They declared us as their rivals. No! Yeah, they're completely overwhelming to us. Those Caravaneers are thieves! I need insider training. That's so metal. Once the surface expedition managed to solve the problems with the malfunctioning equipment, the nature of the wild magnetic fluctuations started to reveal itself. The raging oceans and rivers of lava down on Margadis II are in fact not made of conventional magma. It's molten metal. Metals of this temperature tend not to have particularly strong magnetic properties. Not even the sheer fall of molten metal, Margatus too, should create electromagnetism on this scale. So what is causing this? Figure it out, Slood. You got this. Researchers are starting to do a lot better. Rift spheres are now available. Dyson swarms. Yes, that is actually what I should be picking up. We're starting to get a lot more science all of a sudden.
Construction complete.
We're gonna just continue to build up more star bases. A happy kaleidoscope fills Calistar's skies with pleasing blue! With pleasing shapes, fractals, melting into other fractals in ever-changing waves of wonder. The planet stops, admires. It breathes. Unity gained. A lot of it. We're gonna go ahead and get commercial enterprise for even more amenities. Even better. So the more trade we can get on all of our empires, the better. I don't know what this kaleidoscope thing is for, but seems pretty nice. Also, we're almost completely fixed our problem in our empire with energy credits. It's going to take 10 years for us to get there. The enigmatic cache. There we go. Might as well make them our rival. If they're going to declare us as their rival, so be it. We are also their rival. Displaced travelers. We have identified the source of the distress signal on Ichabus in the Ichabus system as a heavily damaged but still functioning mercantile vessel. The occupants claim they have been knocked a great distance off course by the Stardust Storm. The stars has also burnt out their engines, leaving the ship and its contents stranded in space. They're willing to part with a portion of the cargo if we help. Ooh. Yeah, we'll agree to help them. I don't see why not. And Murgad Kuryalim has leveled up. Our new scientist who's carefree. Anomaly research speed? Yeah. I need them to specifically work on the anomalies. Woof. Generated worlds. This is currently an urban world. I'm kind of was hoping to make into a physics world, but because this is a physics world, this is an urban world, but it's a tomb world, so all we're gonna have is the Micors. The Crystals can move here, though. Happiness is at 50%. Habitability is 53%. Habitability at 50%. Energy generation. Let's get that improved. Slowly, more crystals are going to start appearing right over there. Strange flows. Once the sensors have been recalibrated to compensate for the interference, a new discovery was made. An abandoned research station located on a nearby moon. Fragments of data were salvaged from the almost entirely burnt-out records, detailing an experiment involving a giant artificial magnet on the planet's surface. The experiment was a bit too successful. It turned the planet's entire metal crust into molten pools with electromagnetic charge so intense that it fried the research station in an instant. Well, no progress without sacrifice. Nice. Thank you, Shroud.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered. Construction complete.
Guardians. Oh, nothing there. Alright, so where are we sending you instead? Because there's no point in you going there. That's probably a fallen empire. How do we get to these pulsars all the way back here? Void worms, void worms. Yeah, unfortunately, the crystalline entities are kind of just gone. I wish I could just attract the crystalline entities into my empire. Man, if only there was some sort of way. We could do that for like almost every other species. Not unvisited. This one. Which one do I want? Make digital productions of monoliths widely available in our empire. Nice. Oh, we got more stuff. The Hute audio console produces a whole bunch. Space fauna ship damage. Can't do anything about that. Habitability improved with the Hute's cryopods. So that'll improve our resource production. The annotated reproductions of the monolith imagery found and prove immensely popular in the start of the Crystal Empire. Many citizens state that Nels have completely changed how they feel about the aliens. Oh no! Now they're xenophiles! Alright, this is now a generator world. You know what I need to do on a generator world? We turn this to generator support. Dazzling patterns. Could the shifting patterns of the kaleidoscope be a form of communication? Or are they an autonomous process, more akin to breathing? Curious. Lots of physics. Research. Head of research! Terraforming, speed improved. Clear blocker speed improved. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, build this star base. Manius Gabinius leveled up. One of our admirals. Oh, he's the guy with the emotional support pet! Chance to small debris or artillerist. Ship weapon damage. Don't get me wrong, scout is great. I think we're gonna go with artillerist. But he should be retiring soon. Age 110. How the heck have you not died or retired yet? Age is under 120? What? Oh, it's because your resilience and your emotional support pet increases your average lifespan because you're happy. I mean, I'm pretty certain that I would live forever too if I had an emotional support pet. Axel!
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Natural wormhole. I don't have the tech to do that yet.
System surveyed.
Why are my alloys suddenly insanely high? Particle storm detected. Just gonna turn that off. Apply and close. Resume. Yeah. The heck? We have detected a faint signal from somewhere on 14S076 based on the rudimentary cryptography. We believe this to be from a long-lost pirate's treasure trove. It would take some effort, but we're confident we'd be able to unearth its secrets.
Situation log updated.
Oh!
Construction complete.
Where's our nearest, Vler! Where's our nearest, scientist?
Construction complete. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Ooh, the conclusion of Ix Belen. The orb's first memory shows Dr. Saria spearheading the development of Memorex to great acclaim. Another memory from years later shows her secretly wiping Memorex data for unknown reasons. Yet another memory of Saria working frantically on restoring the residents' memories, but to no avail. They stared emptily They stare emptily ahead, heads lolling, but all their atomic brain functions were lost. Finally admitting defeat, she hides the evidence of her crimes. She watches alone as the Ixbelin residence is pulled into the gravity well of the gas giant it once orbited, feelers secreting large amounts of mucus in what is believed to be an alien expression of great distress. We have obtained Suria's guilt. Ooh, leader experience gain. Yes, please. Alright, Chile 2 will be returning in 86 days. Nodal consciousness was discovered. What? The Soren explorers on Shutra 3 have discovered a previously unknown species of molluscoid. However, the two or more are joined through physical contact. They form a semi-conscious node. Theoretically, these nodes should be capable of an exponential growth in cognitive power. Simply put, the people of Shutra 3 have stumbled onto a biological thinking machine. Given time, this discovery could herald the advent of an organic singularity. Watch and learn, or I could do something such as promote the singularity, or I could prevent it. I think I'm going to go ahead and watch and learn.
Researched.
And we have successfully researched Dyson swarms. So we will immediately be trying to put that to good use. Research station output. How much am I actually getting for my research stations? 51. I mean, that's an additional 5 right here. Well, 51. Yeah, 10% is just move the decimal over, so that's 5. Every little bit counts. Unlocks building the energy nexus. Research station output. What kind? Cannot be built in binary or trinary systems. Also, this should be improved here in a moment. Oh, that's a lot of upkeep. Oh, but this is producing so many alloys. Yeah, this is a good system. We should go ahead and upgrade it. I'll fix the energy credit issue later as time goes on. Construction ship. This is such a small system. You know what? This one. Aha! Perfect. That'll work. Oh, we're unable to change it later. Shame. Precursors the Ute. Management wise, we're starting to do a lot better on people, but I got so many things I still need to... add. I need a lot more people.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
We'll replace this with alloy foundries. Ixbelen. Ooh, it wasn't finished. The final memory shows a much older Soraya in a priest's robe waking up in a state of panic. Tentacles flailing and ears flapping, she stumbles out of bed and begins to frantically jot down her recollections of yet another nightmare in which empty-eyed aliens convulse on a habitat's floor. Then her face contorts with horror as it dawns upon her that it is all real. The nightmares and the flashbacks are extracted memories coming back to her, and if extracted memories can return, the inhabitants of Ixbelen could have been recovered. The maintenance hatch appears to have opened one last time, but Soraya's ship still remains docked at the landing. We could bring the Memorex with us back to Callistar if we wished. Resources from jobs improved and more stability. Ooh. Yeah, let's bring it with us. I don't see what could possibly go wrong. I don't know. In actuality, I would probably say... I wonder if I could shut it down. Let's see if we can use it to benefit our empire. So now in Callistar, we have the Memorex. Resources from jobs. Soothing patterns. A happy kaleidoscope fills Callistar's skies with pleasing shapes. Fractals melting into other fractals in ever-changing waves of wonder. The planet stops. It admires and it breathes. Allowing us to pick up insider trading for a new Ascension perk. But what do we pick? I can get 2 more scientists? Executive Vigor for more Edict funding? Empire size from planets? What is causing my most right now? The population. And the number of colonies. But I don't need those officials really that badly. Clear blocker cost. 33%. Mastery of Nature for more max districts. Max resource districts from planetary features are plus 50%. Interesting. Consecrated worlds. No, I don't need that. Monthly unity, and nah, we don't need that. Diplomatic weight improved, damage to fallen empires, waken empires, gate builders, and the void worms. Grasp the void, more starbase capacity. That's a lot of extra resources by doing so. But we will eventually have enough starbases regardless with more, society, so I don't think we take that. Empire size from systems... reduced by 50%. Not that big. We're not taking nihilistic acquisition. Lord of War. Cosmogenesis? Oh, we're not going to become the Crisis. That's not what this empire is about. could pick up Defender of the Galaxy. I kind of like the idea of transcendent learning for better science leaders and less leader upkeep and just more scientists. Executive vigor is also just good for faster agenda speed. I always like mastery of nature, but I feel like I don't actually get to use it. Monthly unity is okay. I think executive vigor is good. This also gives us even more points to work with. So we can take mining subsidies again, finally. And that does improve things for us. Yes. Correct.
Construction complete.
And that should fix our energy crystal crisis. So we're just going to stop buying.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
And it did not. Dang it. Barrier point defense. Astral harvesting. Alrighty, Chile 2 has finally returned. Welcome back. Hey, Tundra World! Unstable tectonics and rudimentary robotics. Let's go ahead and colonize this world with the Phoenicians. So we're going to start off with an urban world. It'd be great to make it a tech world. Yeah, we'll make it a tech world. We're going to name this planet Rudy. Nah, I need you to research special projects. And then Shroud. No more arcology sites? He actually went through all of them. My gosh, the mad lad did it. Alright, start exploring these astral rifts, why don't we?
Situation log updated.
Ooh. Through persistence experimentation, the people of Shutra 3 have begun to use the recently discovered nodal consciousness as a rudimentary thinking machine. Now capable of completing complex mathematical calculations, the inhabitants are making breakthroughs in science and technology at a previously unheard pace. Socialite is producing a lot. Man, why are we just not producing enough? What is consuming all of our energy credits? Capacity subsidies. Upkeep per technician is vastly improved. It's massively increased. Go ahead and build another city district. They are currently maxed out on technicians, so we're going to go ahead and build more. Energy. We need more. And then I need this to be replaced with generator support. Much better. End of another empire. If I'm not careful, I'm going to be one of those. Ooh, the Patrikios are much weaker compared to us.
Situation log updated. System surveyed.
Progress towards an organic singularity on Shutra 3 continues apace. The nodal consciousness has reorganized much of the planet's agricultural production, increasing crop yields and raising standards of living. Already the people are relinquishing their decision-making to the biological machine. Yeah, there's no way this will backfire. Nana Wolf, leveled up. Eye for talent, always good. For the next future leader of the Crystalline Empire. Alright, now you're gonna get these.
Construction complete.
The agreement we signed giving you access to our databanks has expired. Alright. New astral action is available. Technology researched. Ooh. Man, I wonder if I should get this thing that'll improve my energy production. Because I'm struggling on it. Astral actions. We have unlocked the secrets behind gathering containing the volatile threads of astral material that make up the very border of this universe. This valuable and rare resource can be applied in various ways that will benefit us greatly. Oop, minor artifacts we are maxed out on, so we're going to artifact analysis. Oh, shame. Learn the location of a precursor tile.
Log updated.
We should investigate this. Discover Elgate's insight? Ah, sure. What could possibly go wrong? And we're just gonna get a whole bunch of unity. There, sounds good to me. And we are getting 11 of these artifacts a month, so that's really good. The dazzling patterns. Could the shifting patterns of the kaleidoscope be a form of communication? Or are they an autonomous process more akin to breathing? Our scientists still don't understand. Alien writing. Fantastic. Hey! Predatory tactics. Available envoys plus half. Sublight speed lost from cloaking. Hey, that's Ancient Ruination. Oh. We don't need that. Yeah, allow our ships to travel faster, but perhaps it is time for us to reform our government. Got a lot from our economy. What would be the best thing to add? More produced from priests. Catalytic processing. Civil education. And it costs unity to fix, so we could definitely do one of these. What are educators? Produce unity, reduce crime, increase government, and spawn defense armies. Precinct houses are replaced with the State Academy. More is produced with civilians. Well, what's going to allow us to... get pops faster? I think that's the most important thing that I should be looking for. Probably not Death Cult. Upkeep from priests. Entropy drinkers. Pop growth speed reduced. Nope. No, we don't need ranger lodges. We don't need test subjects. We don't care about a feudal society. Genetic identification. More society. Research produced with priests. Crime is reduced. Encryption improved. I don't need that, though. Heroic past. More leaders. Which is nice. It would allow me to get better governors for my planets. So this is one to consider, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Imperial Cult. Masterful Crafters. Replaced with Artificers. Artificers turn minerals and consumer goods into trade. Yeah, we don't need that. Memorialists. Sanctuary, improved government ethics attraction. Death Chroniclers. Make stability. Provide merchant jobs. Mining guilds. Also don't need mutagenic spas. Mutagenic spas. Attendants turn consumer goods into amenities, pop growth, and monthly organic pop growth. This attendees overseeing dangerous substances. Yeah, I mean, this gives me more pop growth speed, but reduces happiness and habitability. Philosopher King. Pleasure Seekers. Turns into hedonists, which do not produce amenities. Allow decadent lifestyles, increasing hedonists with decadent lifestyles provide unity and pop growth or assembly speed, but require amenities. Police state. Scavengers. Selective kinship. Vaults of knowledge. I mean, there are a ton of these were stuff I was actually looking into getting, though. Hyperspace specialty, planet sensor range +2, Sublight speed even faster, okay. That'll be great for me to do what I'm trying to do. Bureaucrats and priests to provide edict funding. Okay. Factions produce research instead of unity. Factions will form an empire shortly after the game starts. I don't really need unity that badly. I would like a little bit of extra... Yeah, we'll go and reform. Yes. Available buildings, astronomerology. Physicists are converted astronomerologists. Physicists turn energy credits, consumer goods into physics research and trade. Yeah, that's not what I need. Colony ascension effects improved with Ascensionites. Colony ascension cost is reduced. Tradition cost from empire size. Alright, available council position. We need the head of research. Pause. Starbase upkeep with Minister of Defense. Elites pop output. I don't think we need envoy first contact speed, infiltration speed. We don't need a minister of the state. Alright, head of research. Minister of Defense. Lord Steward, can be anybody. Innovative coordinator. Can be anybody. So we should make it somebody who's high leveled. Like Shroud is now our innovative coordinator. And our Lord Steward. Pretty certain we put Vaz the Gilded there. There we go. Our current council. Kalistar can level up. We have even more research. A lot less unity. It's not the end of the world, though.
Construction complete.
Alright, science ship. Shroud, what do I need you to do? Explore astral rifts? Oh, you can't do that because you're in the council. Of course. Investigate anomalies. Research special projects. Go ahead and get started on all that. I need you to explore astral rifts. Wait, I need you. Investigate anomalies. You just focus on special projects and capture space fauna, I guess. Alrighty. I need you build a spy network. Get on in there. And who's the last person? We're going to continue to improve relations with you. At least for now. I can't think of anybody else at the exact given moment. Unfortunately, we lost all that for just a brief moment. And I also forgot what I was wanting them to focus on, so...
Construction complete.
Hey, our energy credits are finally doing better. That's good news. Ooh, our research is doing tons better now. we got Space Amoeba. What do you mean construction ships under fire? You're really that dumb to go into...
Construction ship lost.
Alright, shipyard. We're gonna build 2 more construction ships to replace it. Why are they dumb? Oh well. What have you missed? I mean, mostly a lot of Empire management. Not too much. We are in the process of fixing our economy. Expanding our borders. But the galaxy is starting to condense into not too many empires left. A lot of the smaller guys are starting to get weeded out. In the meantime, we are improving all of our planets, all of our management. Ooh, we can boost it up again. Yes, let's level up this planet to tier 2.
Construction complete.
Calistar, level that up as well. Fantastic. Our empire size will continue to shrink. Uneasy synergy. The first stirring. Ooh. On Sutra 3, the first stirrings of advanced level of consciousness have appeared on Sutra 3. However, it has become obvious that the nodal consciousness may have its own designs. In an effort to streamline processes, certain basic amenities have been curtailed. Jobs that were once done by hand are increasingly automated, and local governments have found itself unable or unwilling to stem the tide of change. Many of the inhabitants are increasingly uneasy about what is taking place in their world. Oh no.
Construction complete.
The Solrens. Did your disappointing successor level up? I think so. I'm trying to remember. I think you're a scientist now? No, you're a commander. Yeah, leveled up. You've logged logistical understanding from Bordaka if you end up on the council. Or we are doing increasingly better in all resources. Right, construction ship. It's 17 here, right? Yep. We're going to continue to get even more. Old with defects. Excellent. Rare crystal manufacturing?
Complete.
Yes.
Technology researched.
Yes, quantum energy states. Improve our energy. Thank you. I think I should probably get the lasers, but we're gonna get new numbers for better research speed. Research agreements making this faster. Ha! That's hilarious. Somebody's researched it before us. High performance metal. We have found a way to replicate the unusual electroplasticking process of the volatile atmosphere on an industrial scale. Ooh, improved Corvette hulls, plus 50%. Construction ship. What do I need you to do? Oh, I need more unity. Alright, this construction ship needs to go there. And you... 5. Yeah, no. Just build that there. I need even more unity. Also, we have so much trade. What am I supposed to do with all this? Trade. Ah! The singularity has risen on Shutra 3. After years of exponential growth, today the nodal consciousness achieved full sapience and wasted no time solidifying its authority. With the planet's population reduced to puppet status, many have been forced into subservice. They now exist to provide for the hive. Fascinating. Uh-oh. Slaves of the machine. And they're all slaves now. Well, I don't think they're getting off that planet anytime soon.
System surveyed.
Another Leviathan has been defeated. Yikes.
Construction complete.
Just let them do all that for now. We might be able to start using our influence to actually do some other things. I thought... Okay, I do have a... Council agenda, fantastic. Inner stability, much better improved. Expand the council. We are going to... mute. Joy. Alright. I need this to terraform into a... It is a tundra world. Alright, well, this needs to be a generator world as well. Colonize. This is going to be... Weegen. Terraform this to Tundra World. Fantastic. Soothing patterns.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered. Construction complete.
Alright, the arc furnace here is fully leveled up. And everything... Oh my goodness. Fleur! Yep, 4 on everything. So that's really good. Generator World can finally level up. Excellent.
Special project complete.
Got another Ute artifact. New research. So now our scientist is going to run even faster everywhere. Let's pause for just a moment.
Technology.
I said pause for just a moment. Amenities increase? Not that I need it. Get a fleet academy and synthetic crystal plants. That can get done in a fraction of a second. Storm Relief Center, though, I think is good. Not quite what I'm looking for. Maybe get mining stations. Just research that really fast. I also need to consider, well, improving my military fleet. So you are part of the Federation. The Solorum Commonwealth. Yeah, that's disgusting. Really need to fix our border gore here. However, these guys are completely overwhelming compared to me. Yeah. So, what if... I'm going to add the frag-class destroyers as much as possible. That only brings us to about 7,500 fleet power. We need as much technology as possible. We're going to do another quick cycle through all of our planets. Check to make sure we're still... good on job. Ooh, Crystal Prime needs some assistance. You are out of jobs. We can build a generator here. Just so that way we can add a specialization to that. What about this tech world? Yeah, nowhere near. Kamikaze, nowhere near. Loch Ness, nowhere near. All of our worlds are really high. On jobs, except for this one. All right, energy grid. Where to get the two of these. Astral actions are now available. Monthly physics research improved. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend that. Why not?
System surveyed.
Oh yeah. How's our planet's ascension tiers doing? Ghost. Upgrade to tier 1. What is this one? Ooh, produces free unity. I don't see why not. And at this point, it's kind of just a race to keep improving all my numbers as much as possible. Precursor discovery.
Situation log updated.
We have special projects. Complete fleet maneuvers. Diplomatic weight's doing pretty good. They're getting so much more. Right, research speed. Wormhole travel. I think that's what we're picking up. Just so we can figure out where this goes. Travel through wormholes. Can only support 20 districts. Right. Silicone life forms. Awesome.
Technology research.
Aha! Alrighty. Fleet Academy. Level up. Deep Space Citadel system capacity. And I can unlock the megastructure Deep Space Citadel. Maximum defense within a gravity well. Ooh. That honestly sounds pretty cool to me. I could also get gene tailoring in order to modify my species, but that's going to take a lot of time and energy. Gene clinics? I think I'm going to go ahead and get gene clinics. But cruisers sound nice. I think so, because I really want my fleet to be cruisers as much as possible. And we're going to go ahead and start improving every single one of these. Alright, and we're currently out of alloys, but... and that's more than enough. And with these improvements that we're making, I should be able to potentially shift to allow everything in my empire to defend itself. Alright, economy. I need to make sure that we appropriately... aha, I knew it. Specialists. Alright, management. New sector.
Colonization initiated.
Who's on Crystalline Prime right now? Sure. Where are you heading to? Oh, you're heading there. Nope. Build this starbase over here. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine.
Special project complete.
Arcology.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Oof.
Technology researched.
Ooh. We've noticed your careful efforts. Hello, Museum of History is now available. Faction resource output. That's actually really good right there. Yeah, I think that's just what we're going to pick up. I could also get more star bases. Nah, faction resource output. Because if we look at our factions, look at that. Xeno awareness, Xenophile, and yeah, we're gonna continue to suppress that. But they've got a high approval rating. We can go Pacifist National Growth Initiative. If I stop suppressing... This is a tiny bit. Yeah, better than nothing, I guess. Continental world. This alpine world, we're going to go ahead and terraform into a tundra world. So our Phoenicians can comfortably colonize it.
Construction complete.
Our colonists on Rudy will need to deal with the ancient robots on its surface. Oh no. Who we presumed were left behind when whatever fates befell their makers spared them. Many of these antiquated automations have responded to our presence, making repetitive queries in an alien tongue. We believe they are awaiting input. They do not appear to be sentient, and it is likely they lack higher reasoning functions. Alright, we are gonna go ahead and build our medical center. Get our distributed good.
Construction complete.
Astral actions. Creates an astral rift in a system I control. Which system just got that? Welcome up the Rongo escape pod. Welcome aboard, Commander. Alright. You very much like your brother. But you are a general. But you're also missing a trait. We'll go ahead and dismiss you. You can retire. Where's my largest systems? I am going into battle. Who? The Techron multiplex?
Relaying transmission.
Show us your wares. What do you got? Ooh, free resources. Sure. I'll take that. Oh, it's you. Why? Man, I was just a tad bit too slow. Buzzword standardization. Diplomatic weight from economy. Seems good to me. Okay, shipyard. Let's get this leveled up even further. Boom, double shipyard. Fleet Academy. Let's get that Fleet Academy built first. So any new ships I build... Resource silo. More trade. And resource silo. Trade hub. Resource silo. Trade hub. Hydroponics bay. Trade hub. Hydroponics bay. Solar panels. Oh no, I'm out of resources again. Alright, buy more alloys. Solar panel. Resource silo. Whole bunch of resource silos. So, where'd... Dimensional Shrine needs to go there. Alrighty. So, are you an overlord of somebody at war with them? Man, everyone's currently overwhelming compared to me. That's not worrying at all. Do I actually have any wormholes in my borders? No, it doesn't look like it. It's weird.
Technology researched.
Wormhole travel, fantastic. I think we just need UV lasers for better weapons. And they took the planet that I wanted.
Special project complete.
After intense study of our recovered Ute artifacts, scientists on Callistar have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Uton, the home system of the ancient Ute civilization. We should launch an expedition on the system before someone else beats us to it. Contact the nearest ship! Goodness.
Construction complete. Planet colonized.
Oh no, the unstable tectonic plates of Rudy have just finally shifted once again. Reports on the damage of the colony are just starting to arrive. Yikes. The recent earthquake, which rocketed our colony on Rudy, caused no damage at all, and supertipitously has uncovered a batch of useful minerals. Yay!
Technology researched.
Alright. More from the factions. Chemical Bliss. No, we don't need that. Destroyer scale space fauna cloning. Sounds good to me. I don't know. I wonder if I can do something with the incubators if I put enough resources into it. Auto-cull the space amoeba as well. Gaining a much bigger boost in science at the current moment. Alright, I need you. Who's on their way down here? Move here. Build starbase now. A new astral rift is available. Is that 2 in 1 system? Oh, no. It's not. Also, yeah, we still don't have our cruisers yet. How much stored research do I have? Still quite a bit. So we're going to go through quite a bit of research for now.
Technology researched.
Alright, we got our UV lasers, so we have even better ships. Somewhat, at least. Cold fusion reactor. It's going to be the next best thing. Improve our ships even further. We're going to need to continue to improve it, because we're about to be in a time where constant war is probably going to occur. Storm trap.
Special project complete.
Oh, Shroud believes that the mysterious capsule drifting through Avoir system of the ancients is an ancient storm trap, which may have once been part of a larger defense grid. The device's intake ports is sealed tightly, but a reading suggests it is holding the compressed energy and matter of a captive cosmic storm inside. Finding a way to open this remarkable container may teach us a great deal about storm mitigation, although at the risk of releasing whatever forces are currently contained within.
Situation log updated.
Do it! Do it. Oh no, leader retired. Myofacilida. Served the Empire for 62 years. Stepped down to become an honorary ambassador. That'd be so cool if they actually just showed up on this list instead. Which means we need a new leader, a new commander. Somebody to help rule a planet. For now. Blort! You'll do nicely. This tech world doesn't have a lot of people, but I do want to ascend.
Technology researched.
Constantly keep improving.
Construction complete.
Produces more per civilian. Starbase capacity +2. Let's start removing tile blockers and getting those cleared out, I guess. Ooh, deep space black site. Sounds good to me. Even more unity. Solar panels, deep space black site. Yeah, because all these are going to be producing more unity. We're just going to go straight down this list. Oh, that's already making a deep space black site. And this is why everybody uses the mod to make its all the text of everything pretty much smaller. Look at how much I'm just having to use. I'm going to, in fact, turn off the deep space black site, deep space black site, resource silo. Deep space black site. Yeah, this exists here for now, but what I may want to do is move some of these to be over planets next. This way we can get even more unity. Because I'm not in a rush to... Well, we can actually get the psionics. Yeah, we should actually be trying to get the next tradition.
Special project complete.
The Ute homeworld. We have confirmed that the Uton Majoris was the original homeworld of the Ute. The planet suffered extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remain of massive arcologies that once covered the surface. From what we can piece together, it seems the Utes spent the better part of 1 million years searching local space in vain for signs of intelligent alien life. Whenever they finally encountered the Jabarani, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar travel, their alien psychology was a tremendous shock. the Ute leadership reached a consensus that Jabardini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite their young age, the Jabardini were already experimenting with technologies the Utes had never considered. And eventually, they gained the upper hand. After less than a decade of warfare, the 2 million-year-old Ute Empire was utterly destroyed. Energy weapon fire rate improved. Ooh. Activation cost 3,000. Ship upkeep reduced. Nestled in sheltered pockets. Ooh, more stuff to improve in my empire. Oh, also, we are absolutely loaded. I need Tundra World. And Tundra World. Is there any other world within my borders that has not been terraformed into... No, I think that's it. Survey system.
Spaceborne life form.
Tons of unity. Yay. Alright, we can now unlock psionics. Starts the situation to grant the founding species the psionic trait. And with this, the Phyrexians are now 89 years in, so this one was slow, but we are now psionic. Since time immemorial, tales have flourished of Phyrexians wielding extraordinary powers, invading other minds, lifting heavy objects with merely a thought, or performing all matters of other supernatural feats. Now, our scientists have obtained conclusive proof that certain Phyrexians are truly capable of such acts of the mind. As of yet, only a small minority of our species has manifested these psionic powers. This power seems key to achieving our fullest potential. If these latent abilities can be unlocked through crystalline society, we could begin to master dimensions beyond ordinary comprehension. A glimpse, perhaps, of the future that awaits us. And now, welcome to the Shroud. One of the new things of the latest bit of content. The secrets of the Shroud. Unfortunately, we don't know anything about the Shroud, but that will be something we will have to dig and look into slowly over time.
Construction complete.
We're gonna build a starbase here. Fortunately, they took these worlds from me before I got there.
Technology researched.
The collective self? More capacity of leaders? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, we can actually start upgrade. Oh, but these are all going to require a lot of exotic gases. I no longer need to focus on technicians anymore. Alright, near shrub stern wheel has leveled up. Our veteran. Ship weapon damage, but chance to spawn debris is reduced. Artillery focus. Psionic Ascension. Something has awoken inside us. We are only beginning to understand the implications. But unlocking the psionic abilities latent in all Phyrexians, we can transcend the limitations of our physical existence. We could watch and wait, or organized meditation, higher chance of benefiting effects. Monthly unity is greatly reduced. Material meditation, situation speed unchanged. Shroud distillation, monthly research progress plus 1%, monthly unity, or unravel thread. Higher chance of chaotic events, situation speed greatly improved, monthly unity greatly improved, but 10 astral threads. We're getting 15. Unravel the threads.
Construction complete.
Cold fusion reactor. Ooh. And we can get X-ray lasers. I like that. Yep. Sounds good to me. I would like to also start improving all of our medical centers as much as possible. And we're just going to have to trade for... Uh-oh. Hey, luxury goods. Let's just start getting all these distributed everywhere. Oh, this is the Tomb World. Yeah. Pop growth speed, monthly organic pop growth speed. I mean, yeah. Economy. We don't need to focus on that no more. But we can build an energy grid here. We are lacking a lot of these. We'll go ahead and just continue to get these built everywhere. Distribute luxury goods. There you go. Minor artifacts.
Situation log updated.
Council agenda available.
Our scientists have begun a special project to study the deeper secrets of the precursors.
System surveyed.
Ooh, Vaz the Gilded is no longer... Oh, monthly influence increased. Yeah, we'll get deeper connections. Delve into the secrets of the Ute. That's exactly what I want to see. We can also start considering the technology to improve our weapons and stuff using artifacts. No! We need more unity. The storm was released. Shroud completed analysis of the ancient storm trap's workings and was able to unlock its intake mechanism. As the ports opened, the particle storm held inside was released into the void of the Vor system. Study of the trap's complex engineering has produced fascinating insights into storm-resistant materials and structures. Though we still do not understand how the device is capable of containing storms entirely, this knowledge will greatly aid us in weathering future cosmic disturbances. Fantastic. Another 5-ish years, give or take.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So how many ships are here? 1,100. Oh no! Shroud is now excessive! Eating a whole bunch of extra consumer goods. Why would you do this to me? This is not what I needed.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Ooh. Well, here we can upgrade this starport and get something nice. Dazzling patterns.
Special project.
Secrets of the Ute. We have managed to recreate the cleansing process that the Ute would use to repair their hatchery worlds. It does have some concerning short-term effects on the biosphere, but once it recovers, the planet should be more suitable to our needs. Sacratorum gains the Enterprise New Worlds trait, but also atmospheric filtering and Ute
technology researched.
Yay! We can also now gain access to the Ute astronomical where is it? Interferometer. What does this do? Unlock Starbase module. Costs a whole bunch of artifacts. Sensor range +7? That's nice. But I don't need that now. I definitely want more leaders. More leaders in the now would be much better. Nobody else really has cruisers. That's interesting. Or at least the guys that I'm working with. Oracle Gaia Wolf. Oracle Gaia Wolf. We understand that your empire is home to an individual whose brilliant mind transcends the tragic primitives of your species. While the talents of Sexta Padina are sadly wasted in the shards of the Crystal Empire, we Oda always have use for a skilled scientists to work in our archive. As such, we are offering you a unique chance to earn our favor by allowing us to take charge of her. We already have a ship en route to pick her up. All you need is only to say yes, and everything will be settled. I'm sure you will not disappoint us. Well, let us take a look at our leader, our scientist, right? Sexta Padina. Age 97. How else can I view? All right. Plus 20 years, plus 10, you can live into 120. Which means Sexta Padina is actually ready to retire really at any moment. So we're going to say go ahead.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Our people will be a little bit unhappy. I am aware. We can get some new scientists. Ooh. Who's this? Trust cap greatly reduced. Cruel, so we shouldn't make you a governor. But if you're on a survey, you have a custom AI assistant, emotional support pet, eager, and a psychic. Appia Faucia? We'll go and hire this leader. And we are also going to acquire Lucia Virginia. Lucia, we want to make even faster. We'll give Lucia eye for talent. What about Appia? Appia, we don't want to have any counselor. Wow. Yeah, you're just no good. We'll make you a roamer. My last scientist. We can make you a governor. Right? Yeah, we'll start him off as a governor of sorts. Where it's the best planet. Plunk! He's a governor. There you go. And they have now opened their borders with us. Hey, Chile 2 has leveled up! Ooh, society research from jobs greatly improved? Yeah, Chile 2 may just need to be working a planet. Like socialite. Maybe.
Construction complete.
Leader is leveled up. Gaia Wolf. Ooh. An investor. Deviant psionics. Our psionic abilities develop. As our psionic abilities develop, there are those among us who have begun to struggle under the weight of our emerging powers. The individuals in question are suffering from worrying levels of self-destructive behavior as they turn to dangerous methods of self-suppression. Our study suggests the instability is not a flaw, but rather due to the exceptional psionic efficiency present in the afflicted Phoenicians. With the right training, these individuals could be the next step in our psionic evolution. Any attempts to harness these new abilities will not come without inherent risk. Harness the exceptional skills.
Technology researched.
Cruisers are now available. Fantastic. Ooh, storm dampening generators. Offering building. Cruiser build cost, cruiser build speed. That's gonna take forever. You gave your people anxiety. Yeah! Let's focus on storms and improving them all together. Ooh.
Construction complete.
This is improving our physics research. Okay. I think I'm picking up what they're putting down.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Kaisha. Scans show that the woman's cloak conceals a truly shocking array of weaponry. We cannot find any official records of her existence, yet facial recognition algorithms place her in the vicinity of at least 3 high-profile assassinations. Allow me to dispense with the formalities. You are no fool. You understand that the universe is full of dangers, most of them invisible. For the right price, I can reveal them. Who are you? Who I am is of no importance. Better ask, what can I do for you? I am a useful tool. Give me time, and none will dare rebel. After all, there can't be betrayal if there are traitors are already dead. Why help us? Working as an independent has its perks, but stability isn't one of them. After a while, one tires of playing all sides at once. To be honest, I was starting to attract too much attention. The shadow of your throne is as good a spot as any for me to lay low. Plus, it lets me try my hand at a different, more subtle game. How can we trust you? You can't, and you shouldn't. I sell to the highest bidder. Just make sure that's you, and no need to worry. Besides, if someone says that you should trust them, I would say that such a person is suspicious, perhaps even treacherous. I would immediately send a team to bug their home, tail them, and keep tabs on whoever they meet. For a spy, you come heavily armed. In my line of work, surprises tend to be fatal. I like to be ready. This is an ambassador who is a shadow broker. The destiny trait, infiltration speed, massively increased. As long as they are a counselor, operation cost drastically reduced, allowing even more envoys so we can spy on people. Also, the spycraft allows faster infiltration speed and reduced cost, but they have an eye for talent. However, they are tyrannical, and our people are less happy. Yes, it is immediately enlisted. Alright. Who do we not need? Doodly doodly doo. Quintus Fabricatus? Oh, We are producing quite a few traders here, but, yeah, we'll go ahead. Get rid of you. Sorry, Quintus Fabricatus. You have been replaced. And our leader on Immortal needs... Well, let's look at our government. Where do we fit you in? Now they have depression and anxiety. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and swap you out for... Nah, not yet. Who is the one governing Immortal? That's you. And Immortal can have Kaisha for now. For now.
Complete.
As we are searching for the treasure trove, Shroud were ambushed by a pirate fleet. No! No! Get out, 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 get out. These outlaws have somehow trailed our progress and seek to take the treasures for themselves. If we're to collect this bounty, we must defeat their fleet before we can secure any valuables.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Reports of our colony on Wedgen claim that there's been an increase in feral behavior. Apparently parts of the population expressed hitherto unprecedented levels of lust and aggression, and no one knows why. On Wedgen, weak magnetic fields, tidal locked. Uh-oh.
Construction complete.
Well, this can only end well. Yay! Treasure recovered. After carefully disarming the defenses of the pirates' hidden treasure trove, we have discovered an ancient pirate artifact preserved in a sealed container. This piece of Buccaneer history will be added to our collection. Well,
construction complete.
Oh, I can't say don't enter that system. The feral behavior on Wedgen shows no sign of stopping anytime soon. In fact, it has risen since the last report. Presumptuous and violent acts happen all the time, and a large part of the population seem to be affected. Ooh, but pop growth speed drastically improved. This is getting out of hand. Uh-oh. Neural overload. The shards of the Crystal Empire is experiencing this spike in severe cerebral ruptures, often resulting in cognitive impairment or death. Wider testing has revealed that a significant proportion of our population is suffering from mild symptomless aneurysms, likely due to increased psychic activity. The sudden bursts of energy released through uncontrolled psionic activity can lead to a rapid escalation and grave outcomes. Advanced meditation techniques might help to control this psionic activity without medical intervention, but some of our scientists advise that we develop a medical implant to cope with the problem. Let meditation calm our minds. We must find a cure. The situation on Wedgen has spiraled out of control. A staggering number of inhabitants are now infected with whatever is causing this feral deluge. The colony has started to break down because of it. Something needs to be done, or Wedgen will be lost.
Situation log updated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Feral overload! Alright, science! You recommend antidepressants? No, remember, the problem is not depression in this case. It is lust. Leading to violent tendencies. Yikes. Savage spores. The investigation of the strange and wild behavior currently besetting Wedgen has been completed, and the vast network of cave tunnels in that pre-mediates the planet's crust of ignac fungus has been found. It grows all over the caves, floors, walls, ceiling, and stretches out for thousands of miles. The fungus frequently releases spores that are vented out of the caves. For what purpose has not been established, but we know for certain that it causes primitive behavior in our species, releasing primal urges within. We can try to find a useful application of this phenomenon. We can exterminate the fungus altogether. Utilize the cave mushrooms.
Situation log updated.
Yay! Utilize. Make it work. Come on! Pop growth speed. Drastically improved. This is what we need. The Phyrexian people need this. Hormone treatments could help.
Special project complete.
Industrial facilities have been built over the outlets for the fungus-infested cave systems. Apart from filtering and regulating the spread of spores, these plants can also convert any excess spore clouds into useful exotic gases. The population growth is increased as the somewhat randy inhabitants of Wedgen satisfy their urges more frequently, which unfortunately also means that the level of violence and conflict is somewhat higher on Wedgen. Yay! Gas plants engineer jobs improved. +1 per 20 pops. That's also going to be a lot. We're definitely going to be needing the gas plants engineers. Huldana 3A's composition does not match that of the other planets in its vicinity. It does, however, align perfectly with various celestial bodies in the neighboring system, suggesting its future true origin. The planet's surface is marked by a peculiarly large impact crater, leading us to assume it was dislodged from its original orbit by a massive asteroid collision. This free-floating rogue planet was then later captured by the gravity well of Huldana, where it assumed its unusual reverse orbit. This remarkable planet has residence in 2 different systems since it formed, providing rich opportunities of further study. Aye. Ooh, and then our scientist of anomaly researcher has leveled up. We're gonna make him a scholar, because that's what I need him to be, because we got so many we still have so many things to discover in our system.
Complete.
Particle storm left corrosive particles across the planet. Aftermath, corrosive winds.
Researched.
X-rays, now been researched. Anti-matter reactors. Oh, they still have so much more research than I do. Oh yeah, investigate anomalies. Yeah, continue. Where are you at? Shards of the Crystal Empire still heading out.
Technology.
Policies and edicts. I want crystalline sensors. Great. To activate the research subsidies. Severian fabricators. I don't even have enough resources for habitats right now. It'd be great. Oh, need to find a stopping point within the next hour. Material workshop. Improve our science as much as possible.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Ooh, unique situation. Alrighty, this one is gonna be teleprone.
Systems surveyed. Construction complete.
Alright, go ahead and just auto-improve. I need you...
Construction complete.
Curator think tank. Astounding.
Construction complete.
Probably wants to get a hatchery here just because it also has that, but we're gonna get trade hubs and then upgrade. Oh no! Appia Persinia got a native trait. Who are you? Oh.
Situation log updated.
Exotic gases. We can stop buying all those. We'd like to purchase service. Thank you very much. We'd like to establish a mutual think tank. Perfect. Can we recruit one of your scientists? Nope, not yet. Good enough. But this also then does mean, instead of a hydroponics bay, we can build that curator tank. Much better. Much better.
Council agenda ready.
As our latent abilities develop into full psionic powers, our society is faced with innumerous changes, with new abilities and practices emerging rapidly. We are only beginning to understand the consequences of our civilization. These unprecedented circumstances justify the establishment of a Psi Corps to develop and channel the abilities of promising psionic individuals. With their telepathic insights into the minds of our population, we can oversee psionic activity to ensure the safety of all. Adopt the Psi Corps tradition and construct a Psi Corps building to progress the situation. Ooh, you leveled up. And you're supposed to... Ooh, with an Iron Fist. Yay! Council agenda. Expand the council! Allowing us to get produced by a Astral Minister or Minister of the State. Minister of the State's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and get that. That way, infiltration speed is greatly improved. Ooh, mind over matter. To get telepathy? Yeah, we'll do that. Yep, I need that in 17 months. The Ruined World. I think we're gonna go ahead and disband this fleet. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new fleet of cruisers. But also, I need to look at the ship designer Artillery bow. Large weapons. Hangar bays. And we'll go with these small for these energy siphons. Basic strike craft. Picket? No. We want carrier. Alright, save this design. And these need to be named as Gem. The Gem class. Fantastic. Super original. Also, this needs to be upgraded as much as possible. Save. Beautiful. Ooh, get a lot more shields. Alrighty. So if I press F1... I still like the... We're just gonna start reinforcing this fleet as much as possible. Right now, of course, everybody's gonna be fully overwhelming compared to us. Yep, and everybody immediately hates that. Don't worry about it. They're immediately going, you're about to die, my fellow dude. Nah, we're fine. We're just fine. Yeah. Let's check all of our planets, see how we're doing on jobs. Ooh, you're completely full. We need... Don't know why that got destroyed, but... There, that'll be fine. Oh, we are out of jobs on this planet. Oh, repair. Did something get destroyed on every planet? Research lab. We'll fix those luxury residences in a moment. You're at 217. So we'll go ahead and get this repaired, because why not? Repair the medical center. The corrosive winds were pretty bad. This is another one of those worlds that could be definitely using generator districts. Axel. We can 100% repair our luxury residence. Phyrexians are trying to live on this world. Why? Habitability is at 20%. Nope. We are going to replace this with a medical center. Repair the luxury residence. Oh, I don't have self-contained circuitry, unfortunately. And I need this to be replaced with the energy research support. That needs to come first. Ghost. Ooh. Civilian industries does not need to exist on this planet. We can replace this with... Hollow Museum of History. Sounds good to me. This is a luxury residence. So we can repair that. And on this Rudy, repair. We definitely need this medical center repaired. And then... Kashmir Prime, repair the luxury residence, and last but not least, the Noble Estates was damaged. No. Chili 2, I need you. Just explore astral rifts. Strange going-ons. We have received troubling reports of erratic behavior among some of our colonists on Rudy. The behavior ranges from confusion to extreme agitation, and isolated cases of unexplained violence have been observed. Again. Affected citizens are difficult to communicate with, and as such are unable to provide sufficient reasoning behind their actions. At this point, we are unable to identify a clear cause behind the behavior, whether it's biological, chemical, or otherwise.
Situation log updated.
The Rage virus. Tragedy has struck the research team, leading the charge in isolating the cause behind the erratic behavior on Rudy. Despite extensive countermeasures, several members of the team began displaying aggression typical of the condition, and in the ensuing chaos, several scientists were killed. There is, however, a silver lining. We have discovered that the cause behind this epidemic of erratic behavior is infectious, a contagion caused by an airborne virus that affects the fundamental neurology of its victims. The remaining team is scrambling to develop a vaccine. Alright, well, let's get that built. Rage virus vaccine developed. The development of a vaccine to treat the epidemic affecting our populations on Rudy has successfully concluded. Distribution of the vaccine has begun, and life on Rudy should soon return to normal. Research has revealed that the retrovirus behind the turmoil appeared to have evolved on Rudy millions of years ago. Lying dormant in frozen biomatter, it resurfaced when the planet's ice caps melted. It is very likely this led to the demise of the ancient robot's makers centuries ago. Luckily, the shards of the Crystal Empire is better equipped to deal with viral contaminants. The development of this vaccine has even led to some advancements in the field of medicine.
Technology research.
Aye, and I got... Tech I already had? Oh well. Who's idle? Oh, right. You are.
Special project complete. Construction complete.
Alrighty. Not gonna lie.
Relaying transmission.
Oh, never mind. Migration treaty? Nah, we don't need that. So, honestly, we're at a very good stopping point right here. At least these spores could be sold as space Viagra. Oh no. Yeah, the lesser evil, pop growth speed, drastically improved. If I can get that improved even further, that'd be fantastic. So, Regen, I probably would like to find a way to make this planet... Right now it's a generator world. Is there anything about making more babies faster? I don't think so. Yeah. Shame. Is there any world that doesn't have a specialization yet? This is a generator world just because it can. But we have a lot of other generator worlds. We could absolutely modify this world to be something better. We are actually hurting on alloys right now, so we can replace this. With heavy industry. And we're going to convert this into be a forge world. Don't get me wrong, these technician jobs were nice. But yeah, that's probably going to do right there. So, science-wise, we're doing pretty good. A lot better than we were originally, but we are falling behind a lot of the other empires. These guys are equivalent to us. If I said research agreement, yeah, we're about equivalent, but score-wise, we are kind of dead center in the galaxy. Nope, we are in the bottom third, so in almost every way possible, we're kind of falling behind. How's our economy compared to another empire? Actually, our economy's really good. Yeah, our economy's doing amazing, actually, from the looks of it. So... oh, goodness. Alloys are so expensive right now. Slave market? No slaves for sale? Shame. Total alloys bought. Yeah, we've bought a lot, so... I can understand... total food sold wealth. I can make a pretty penny off of selling extra energy credits. Let's pretend it's 20. So this would be 200. 4, 6. I just want to see how bad my trade is going to deplete.
Complete. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Actually, not that bad right now. I want to buy 100 a day or a month.
Technology researched.
Only plus 125, but we are now getting so many more alloys, so we can reinforce all much faster. Yeah. Self-connected circuitry is actually good here. The Senate is now in session. Diplomatic way from Pops? Yes, please. So who's got the biggest Pops? Because from our Pops, we're getting 635, 881, 1,000? 800, 600. So my empire's actually not as big as the other guys. Okay. I mean, we're... compared to a lot of the other people, we are doing okay when it comes to pop size, I guess. Build spy network. Cool, send them in. And you build spy network. I think we're finally done expanding. Which means I can start doing the important things, such as acquiring asset. Gotta focus on quality, not quantity, I guess. Yeah. Oof, that's gonna be challenging. What about you? Manage spy network. Let's acquire an asset. And then same thing with the fanatical purifiers. Manage spy network. Acquire asset. Launch when ready. Busy improving relations. Busy building a spy network. Manage spy network. Acquire asset. Launch. It's gonna be a while before they're ready for that. Their fleet power is overwhelming compared to ours. So it's going to be really hard for us to get anything out of this. At least for a little while. We're going to have to be patient on that for now. It's about the same. Alright, so 15 months, we can get our Psychor. I want to try to get as many alloys as possible. I need to get this upgraded as quickly as possible. There we go. Monthly trade is too high. Let's get that fixed in a month. Alrighty. War preparations. Of course they're trying. Of course they're considering it. We are overwhelming compared to you. There's nothing you can do. Right. Undo that. We should assume that they can go through my territory here. So I need to reset this. And then we need to start building a whole bunch of hangar bays. This is going to be a very powerful fleet once it's made. The issue is the fleet has to get made. If they declare war on me, so be it. We can always hire these fleets. But yeah, that's going to have to do it for tonight. So we disassembled our entire fleet. And now the Dirians are seeing this as a golden opportunity to try to take us over. All of our people are starting to deal with the backlash of the latent psionic abilities. And it appears that everybody is starting to go in a more feral state. Perhaps back to the times before the peace prosperity was seen. How did Blestalia, the original scion of this empire, manage to do it when the Phoenician people themselves seem to be more aggressive? Perhaps we are going against our own nature. Maybe we should pivot to a more warlike empire ethic. That is discussions to be had in the future. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. We have made it nearly halfway through the game, and we are not ready at all. But to that I say, bring it on. I want it. Should we? We could turn off Map of the Stars. And Fleet Supremacy should be activated. Terraforming gases would be nice. Ship sublight speed. Yup. We're gonna buy 3 exotic gases a month. Alright, I think that'll do. Good night, everybody.